ladies and gentle monkeys. We are hashtag so back.
Scientology? What is Scientology?
He's doing an IQ test. I'm a very blunt person.
We are not what you expect.
Woo, woo. I just go right in. But the thing
is on the front one.
He's hot.
And then you guys.
I'm gonna draw the Ron Hubbard guy.
he's being timed. Don't talk to him. Here, let's go downstairs.
You're wearing camera glasses. I'd like you to take them off. Camera glasses. I'd like you to take them.
Bet you thought we was gonna finish at part 2. You wrong. You wrong. I told you click subscribe because we're gonna have another one soon. I told you click subscribe because we're gonna have another one soon. Yeah, I did. But because you don't listen, I'm gonna have to spank your bitch ass. But don't get wet just yet, cause we ain't even start the video for real. In case you're employed or some shit, my boy and I spent some time in Scientology. Until eventually we got caught, but technically we didn't get kicked out because we were leaving and went back. But it was like the ending of like a toxic relationship. You know, when like you're about to get fired, but you're like, oh, you can't fire me because I quit type shit. It was kind of like that.
So you're recording, right? I mean, this is a camera.
No. Invading my comfort.
It's not a good
and I'm
use
telling
of Scientology.
you could call the cops. They can come wherever they want. But that's not exactly a pleasant way to go out. Many people who leave Scientology don't dare to go back. Because we're hashtag YouTubers, hashtag what is employment, hashtag what is education, hashtag what are morals. We had to test that theory. Did we really break up, or does my ex miss our late night FaceTime calls? Let's go find that out right now. How you doing? This building's nice.
What exactly is it?
Church of Scientology?
Church of Scientology?
It's a church?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
What about science? It's about science?
Scientology. We have a welcome center and explain this. A lot of questions set up there.
Oh yeah, could we?
Where's that?
Oh, welcome center.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Bill might use that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. This looks exciting. Awesome.
Thanks for coming out. So I'm going to do this demonstration. And count backwards so you don't watch it.
Awesome.
Yeah, just have a seat.
Alrighty. A minute. What's this? Is this gonna blow up after this timer's done?
Fully converted when it's done.
2 hours later.
Woo! We were 0. Yes. This looks so nice.
Hello.
Who's that?
And welcome. You've probably heard of
Hubbard's son?
Scientology. In fact,
We don't know.
every sick
Behold, the face of a guilty ass motherfucker. Oh my god. If I'm a judge and a plaintiff makes this face, I don't care what evidence you show me, he did it. He did it. Tony Balsakovich almost sold the clip here. Selling the clip, that doesn't sound like something Tony Balsakovich would typically do.
What I really care about is
If you like had a hold of those people, would you do something similar to like what like Hitler did in the 40s too?
I wanted to clear some things here in case you're wondering. We did not go under the same names as last time. Obviously, none of the info was the same. Instead of Tyrone Serbjanovic and Tony Balsakovich, we went under the names Bibi Lushi and Kari Vogel, both of which mean PP names in Albanian. Very mature and adult-like, I know. We still wanted to do some names that correlated with Albania because it was easier to play off, and we couldn't use any stereotypical Albanian names because motherfuckers will really be named Jamal Gashi, Ramadan Hakshabonai, and call himself fucking Kevin.
Every 6 seconds, someone searches the question, what is Scientology? There's a lot of talk about us, and we get it. People are curious. Frankly, whatever you have heard, if you haven't heard it from us, I can assure you, we are not what you expect.
I'm a very blunt person, as you can probably tell. I'm a very like, whoop, I just go right in. But the thing is, can I make you laugh?
Scientology is not just something you believe in,
Fucking language
it's
they
something
translate.
you
Yeah.
do.
Fucking ancient hieroglyphics.
Scientology is a dynamic and expanding religion. And we're going to be showing you all of it.
This is scary.
For instance,
All hell
I'm
Wolfie.
standing in our spiritual head. We'll also take you behind the scenes and into our church management, publications and dissemination facilities, humanitarian outreach centers and
This nigga's trying to sell us an Adobe Premiere subscription, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Excuse me, sir. I heard there's personality tests here.
Yes.
Are we able to do those?
Right off the bat, we were kind of facing issues, but these weren't issues that were completely unexpected. Like most Scientology churches, you'd expect somebody to be out there and trying to reel people in, but we heard that the church in this location has been dead for years now and is kind of used as, quote, a front. And I'm not going to sit here and make accusations or point fingers, but you'll see soon that we only saw 4 people. A total of 4 people. At the Chicago location, you literally saw more within like 2 minutes of the video. As usual, we were the only ones to walk in this bitch that was not staff or Sea Org members. But unlike other locations, this one seemed to not really give a shit.
Do we need to make like an appointment or anything? Oh.
Right now?
Yes. Let's see. One for you, one for you.
Okay. It's like nobody here. You must be working alone today, huh?
No.
No?
How many people they got working?
We have 2, no 9.
Oh, shiny gray pencils. Like my suit's tiny. Hello. How we doing?
And you only need one? All of them were good. No one's got an eraser.
If you were ever wondering why you should join Scientology, the pencils have erasers.
Perfect, thank you. All right. Is your voice monotonous rather than varied in pitch? You next. Varied in. Sorry to bother. I have a clarification. Is your voice monotone?
Monotone? Let me see. It's monotonous, I
Yeah,
think.
number 11. Like, what does that mean?
It means it's just the same all the time. So instead of going, yes, I really like you, you would go, yes, I really like you.
I've never had a girl like me, so I'm just gonna. I'm so chopped. I'm just gonna.
Well, from listening to you, your tone is not monotonous.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that as a M plus.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm so chopped.
I was in the room with Saddam Hussein and you, and I had 2 bullets in the gun. I'd shoot you with both bullets.
You're my bits. Bark like my good little bits. I'm all finished.
It gives you the right results.
My arms are about to fall off. Like watching a Mia Khalifa video.
So your name is Bibi.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Bibi Louche.
Good. We're really glad you stopped by. I would do. When would you be coming back together?
Yeah, probably. I thought the results were today.
Instant.
Well, you could get them instantly if I wasn't doing something else.
Oh.
So now is this Carrie?
Kari
Kari Volgan.
Kari Volgan.
Okay.
Kari?
Kari.
Kari?
Kari.
Yeah.
Lucy.
Yes, ma'am. Bibi Louche, big one.
Okay.
Oh.
And now, are you 20 also?
Yes, I'm 20.
It's funny because he looks more 25. He look like I'd see him on a registry profile.
I'm such a monkey.
So this is like a historical site.
Okay.
Not the building itself, but just the site. This was built in 1930, back in the 1700s, when the French first came. This was the very first spot that there was ever a building, and it was a church, a Catholic church.
Sounds familiar.
So yeah, this is just the history of it. It used to be like a art craft building, so it's now we restored it to its former glory. So it's basically like a historic landmark. This whole thing.
Really? So what happened with the Catholic church?
This is a Catholic church?
No, this is
No,
not,
used to be a
this
Catholic
is-
church.
back in the 1700s, it burned
Oh.
down.
And then they had Scientology since then, or?
No, Scientology, really, that's a good question as far as the exact date that Scientology came in, because it was in 1950. This book came out on the New York Times bestseller list.
What's this book about?
That there was the reactive mind based on research.
As you can see, we gave it a perfect opportunity to try and sell us the book here. Because, you know, Scientologists not referencing Dianetics is almost as rare as me and Tony not making a dick and balls joke. Grown-ass men, by the way. And so this gives me the perfect opportunity to mention my book. Not exactly the Dianetics book, but it is a book that I bought from one of the courses I was trying to take from part 1 and part 2. In case you didn't know, I wasn't originally monetizing any of these videos. I just started YouTube, and the only social media I made money off of was my TikTok. And all of that money I took and put into a charity, my own charity event that benefits children and families in need in Albania. It sounds like a very random choice, but I promise you it's not. I originally made Albanian style content because that's where I'm from, and that's just what I stuck to for the past few years. So I had this idea even before this whole Scientology and YouTube channel shit. Yeah, instead of donating all that bread up front, I took it, made custom flags referencing my country. Link will be down in the description if you feel like doing something good, getting a chance at this book. Buy a flag, you might get this book in your package. It is signed by 2 of the members from the last parts. Some packages, I'm also putting away catalogs that we received throughout our times in these cults, religions, whatever you want to call them. Jehovah's Witness, Satanic Temples, Psychics, Mormons, Amish are what we have in store for so far. So like I said, make sure to subscribe.
Well, like, what's this volcano?
It's kind of like blowing off steam or blowing the reactive
You're blowing
mind.
your load, yeah. Something like that.
Reactive mind, exactly. When are you available to come back in?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, sometime tomorrow.
Something in the morning or early afternoon?
Maybe like 12-ish.
Well, usually that's kind of like lunch hour. How about 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock sounds good for now.
Let me check with this person and get a time and see if he could meet with you today.
Is anybody available, like, right now besides
That's
you
what
and
I'm
him?
gonna
Yeah,
find out.
alright, yeah. So she told you to shut the fuck up. This looks like a nice book.
A book like this deserves to be like 200.
Is there like a confession room or something?
It's 8 stories.
Oh wow.
Watch a video while you're waiting for him to reply.
Whichever one.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's watch it.
You want to watch?
I prefer like SpongeBob or Cartoon Network.
We don't have that, but I'll tell you what we do have to offer.
you guys have like Brazzers or Jerkbait, something like that.
Sarah? Excuse me.
I guess I'm gonna have to project it.
This is about the founder.
Founder?
Yes, his early life is on the front one.
He's hot.
And then, you guys.
I'm actually I swing both ways. So he caught my eye. Is he alive still?
No.
Shit.
He died back in the 70s.
Where do they bury him?
Would you like to watch and find out a little bit something about
Oh, I would love to find out something about him. Getting me excited. Down, boy, down. Bro, where at? Where is it? Tell me. I'll go through it right now.
It's right here. It's his dick.
Ugly ass.
Choppers in the mother.
Come on, Kari. I'm BB. Nice to meet you.
We can have a seat here. So how'd you find out about us?
We were just walking by, to be honest.
Yeah?
And it looked nice inside, and it was hot out. So,
Okay.
and we got caught up in the video after the gentleman was showing us, and we saw there were personality tests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how'd you like the video?
It was nice. We watched a few of them. We watched the little intro with the David guy,
Yeah.
and then we were just watching how and I wasn't sure who this gentleman was, but basically him.
I don't remember. He
Yeah,
founded the religion.
yeah.
Okay, cool. And what have you heard about Scientology?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
No.
No, never?
Not really.
All right. Anything at all? You've seen stuff online or anything?
I don't know. I'm not up to date with all the trends and stuff. I haven't noticed this building before, so that's why we walked in too.
Good. And then what got you interested in the personality test?
Honestly, we didn't have much to do. It's hot outside. Yeah.
Here's the results, and I'll go over each of these points
Okay.
on the test. Your attention is hard to fix, or your memory might be bad, or it's kind of like compulsively fixed on something. You know what I mean? Like you have a
Yeah.
hard time focusing. Do you? Do you have like a hard time
Oh, are you
focusing?
asking me? Well, fuck, I guess that speaks for itself.
Okay, fine. Okay, there you go. Unhappiness, like you're unhappy or depressed. Maybe you have like a pessimistic outlook on life. You know?
Yeah.
Is that indicate?
I didn't think so. I mean, I noticed there was a handful of those questions that asked for that, but I answered on the minus section from what I know for most of those. I don't know.
Well,
maybe I tweaked.
Maybe it's just occasionally or something like that, but that's what the answers indicate. So, now, of course, all these points can be improved even more, but Scientology can improve these for sure. This one involves whether or not you can be empathetic. It's difficult for you to understand people's positions and how they're feeling. Okay, do you experience that, where maybe it's difficult for you to get in the other person's shoes?
Yeah, I like to think that it's like my world and everybody revolves around it sometimes.
Okay, good. Understood. So how does that affect your life, though?
As bad as this sounds, I don't really care for a social aspect of life too much.
Right. But what does that do? Like, how does that negatively impact your life?
Well, if I wasn't rich as hell, I would probably consider that I probably couldn't get a job or just be a people person for a profession with that.
But does it, like, affect your life now? Like, you're rich?
Yeah.
So then in that case, like, so if you had to pick something that is kind of messing your life up, or something that you want to improve, or something that's making you unhappy, you know, that thing that you don't have an answer for, that you're trying to fix.
The main goal of this free personality test is to serve as an exchange. You come in, tell us what's wrong with your life, and we'll tell you how to fix it. Well, the only way you're going to fix it is by buying our courses, of course, even the $2,000 sauna session, or even working for us for 100 hours in your week just to make $50, or putting us in your will. I mean, sure, you could likely make more money off of even buying fucking Pokemon cards at Target and selling whatever you pull in those packs, but I promise something is wrong with you and it needs fixing, and the only way to fix it is through us. Last time Tony and I made the mistake of answering these questions randomly and speeding through it, but this time we did not make that mistake. We spent that whole half hour to 45 minutes answering as we normally would. I answered as positive as possible on these questions because I knew they were still going to try and pinpoint something that's wrong with me. And somehow, as usual, it said that I'm depressed, which seems to be a common theme of damn near everybody that takes the personality test.
Pretty much explains why literally every time we ask a Scientologist why they joined Scientology, they were either born into it or they had some sort of traumatic event in their life.
Probably my inability to cope with situations at times, I'd say. I'm good at controlling my emotions on the outside, but I think in the inside is when I get stuck on them and I actually just feel flustered and I just remain quiet for the rest of the day sometimes.
Like, how do you mean? Like, what happened?
Like at work the other day, I broke a vase and I was just quiet the whole shift. I ruined my mode. Yeah.
Got you kind of feeling bad about yourself or something?
Yeah, pretty much. I just felt like ashamed because I broke something that wasn't mine. So.
Okay, that's good. At least you care.
Yeah.
I swear it's like an IRL version of a cartoon. Look at the way he flicks the sweat off his face. Poor guy thought he was dealing with an actual sociopath.
It might be one thing to have money, but, you know, are you happy?
You heard that, David Miscavige.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know, I guess that's question that I don't have the answer to.
In that case, there's a course, right? We offer study courses, and it's called Overcoming Ups and Downs in Life. Dianetics especially, that's the modern science of mental health. You can walk away with that. Yeah, you read a lot, or you prefer ebooks?
I read, but mostly just like Diary of a Wimpy Kid and like comic books.
Okay, Dianetics, I would definitely recommend everybody read Dianetics, for sure.
No, I'm just curious I don't see what there's to offer for sure.
All right, let me get that for you, okay?
Awesome.
All right.
Is he coming back to see you?
Yeah, my test results came back. I feel like a Neanderthal.
Well, we don't have to stay Neanderthals.
He's doing an IQ test. Did
Okay.
he tell you?
No, I didn't get that far.
Oh,
Okay, fine.
there's.
Are you done with?
Oh yeah, he's right there. He said he was gonna show me something.
Okay, fine. I'm just letting you know.
Awesome. There's IQ tests?
Yeah, his friend's doing an IQ test.
How do I do the IQ test that my friend is doing?
I can
Oh, awesome.
set you up, I think.
Heck yeah.
Where did they go for the test?
They went up to the third floor, in the testing area.
Okay, we'll go up there.
Awesome. How long have you been working here?
In Detroit for about a couple months, but I've been in Scientology for, well, kind of my whole life, but most recent last 10 years.
So what is like Scientology? And I'm like, this is fascinating to me.
Well, it's a religion, for one. I mean, that's the basic thing. It's an applied religious philosophy. So it's not just, you know,
Yeah, interesting.
come there and just sit down for a while. You actually learn to apply it.
Nice.
And yeah, we have tools and education to help you.
Hey, Kari.
What up, DB?
What's IQ stand for?
You don't want to hear you, please.
I want to hear him, please.
I should focus because you only got 30 minutes.
Shit.
Pencil.
Oh, thank you.
It's in there, I can find it.
Over half the footage I cut so far from this whole video was them looking for pencils. No matter who we were with or what floor we were on, it would be a struggle for them to find pencils. I don't know if that's just me overthinking, but I do think that it's a sign that no one goes.
This is just for making notes.
I'm gonna draw the Ron Hubbard guy.
He's being timed, don't talk to him.
Shit.
Good boy.
She knows him. Do you know what a dick she's been to me the whole time? Downstairs, did she seem sus?
And I'm like, okay, so I'm just a stupid kid, man. She's like, yes, you are.
Trying to focus.
Shut up. You know the series when BB Roach has to take off his cowboy hat.
Did you finish?
No, I ain't finished.
You did not?
Bro.
Nah, bro, I got most of it. Not really.
Let's get you graded. Here, let's go downstairs.
You didn't finish in 30 minutes?
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit on the spectrum. Just
Alright, go.
Spoiler alert, I ain't finished either. The IQ test was surprisingly really easy. Unlike any other IQ test I've ever seen, we each slacked off and left more than half the section completely unfinished. Still managed to get 105 and whatever else, which was really shocking because I'm telling you, we left a lot unfinished. So had we finished it, would we have gotten like a fucking world record? I don't know.
Ooh.
You want to come down while I grade your test?
Is my friend down there?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
I put him on a video.
Sounds good. What lovely weather we're having.
Yeah, it's freaking hot. Let's just go down the stairs. You have part?
Want to take the stairs?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Wait for me.
She's going to the bathroom.
Oh.
Do you want me to show you a video or no?
Sure.
If I got a penny for every time Scientology showed us a video, I'd have enough bread to get girls to overlook the fact that I'm a fucking fat Albanian ginger that makes videos in my base. 6'2", single, blue-eyed by the way. 4 baby mamas, I'm packing 2 inches, baby, what's the word?
Is this a library?
It's called the Public Info Center.
Oh, it looks nice. So is this like a sect of Christianity? Or?
No.
Oh.
It's non-denominational. Here, this will show you a little bit.
I figured because the cross.
No.
So you got 105, which is about an average score. But you can definitely improve that with Scientology training. To give you an idea, the top end of the graph is like 150.
Okay.
So the more you train, like my IQ went up like 12 points just from doing Scientology training and counseling.
Okay.
So if you were interested, I can sign you up.
Alright.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're smarter than you dumb.
What was yours?
I shoot first.
Ladies first.
It was 150.
Say Pasha Zoltan. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. I swear to God.
Grab your stuff that I gave you.
yeah.
You got that DVD. Let me give you.
So what is it then that you have trouble with? Is it trouble with, you know, getting motivated or just achieving your goals? Like what's the...
Yeah, definitely the goal one.
Good. So this one's, they're only $50.
Okay.
And you come in on your schedule. I do like there's little course periods that you can come in on, and you're under supervision with a trained supervisor to help you through it.
Are there any like courses you think we could both do together?
There's that where you like partner up?
Because me and him swing both ways. We have a thing for each other, so we want to like improve our relationship.
Okay. Well, then what in your life?
So what?
Why?
That's what I'm saying. Straight face, like he's laughing. Do you think we're an ugly couple?
No.
I don't.
What in
They're
your
they're probably like old mindset, like Christianity in this religion.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But what in your life do you want?
Well, I wanna be able to like get my stroke game. I want to be able to get my stroke game better.
No, but on a serious note, I think the communication and everything.
Communication? I mean, there is, I mean, if y'all want to do a course together, there's something called the Sequester Communication course.
Okay.
Okay.
And is that here? Offered here?
And you guys do communication drills with one another.
We'll be able to do that, like, how soon we'll be able to do that?
You can start today.
Really?
Yeah.
And is that, like, are we going to be guided through that?
Yeah, you have a course supervisor, you have a pack.
Honestly, can we do that?
Yeah.
So it'd be like me and him, and then we like upstairs, somebody's guiding us, like improving our communication with each other. Okay, perfect.
So it's $100 for each. It's called How to Improve Relationship with Others. You can reach that.
I think I would like that one too, to be honest. So you said that's something we could do now?
Yeah. And we have, Dianetics counseling that you can get if you want a one-on-one session.
How do we get the Dianetics one? Is that $50 too?
No, those we deliver it in like a chunk of time, like 5 hours at a time. Like $125 for 5 hours, and you get that counseling.
All right. You guys take like food stamps or EBT cards to like lower the price? Like 125 is a lot.
2 How to Improve Relationship with Others courses. I'll be right back.
I'll ask.
Oh,
good. Let me try that again. Oh, they went through.
No.
Did it not?
Yeah.
I've never gotten it declined before. Awesome. Awesome. Can I go check my car real quick? Because I know there's a 2-hour limit.
Sure.
I ended up going to renew my parking and grab Tony Balsakovich a charger because we were going to be there for a while. And then I get a notification that my bank shut down my card for suspicious activity, which is why I didn't let that transaction go through. I screenshot it and it gets really interesting here.
Whatever?
So, you're wearing camera glasses. I'd like you to take them off for just a second.
Yeah, kind of, but we do like biking and scooters. We take a lot of places.
So, just because we have people that come in here just to make trouble and post stuff on TikTok, and then we can get you started.
I actually wanted to ask you something too, because I got my card after that shut down for unusual activity. So I'm not gonna lie, on my end, if I'm being told that people come in here and record and you're being nervous of people recording, and I get shut down for unusual activity.
Okay. Well, if you want, we can just undo the charge.
Yeah. I would rather that. But.
Yep, it happened. They caught us. It was clear that this org really did not care to get new members. At least that's what it looked like. Unlike the Chicago one, there's damn near nobody in it. And even if you're comparing outside, like from the Instagrams of the two, the Chicago one is much more active. This one hasn't been active in over 3 years. And even then, for the time it was active, they wouldn't even reach 11 likes on any post. I know bringing up social media numbers is kind of a phony thing to do, but even going inside the church, you kind of see that it does match up. You have like no staff, no civilians going in it. I mean, what do they have left in it?
I mean, here the book was barely mentioned, and at the last one, the book got you a whole auditing session.
To top it off, they weren't even going to have us stay that long that day to begin with. Whereas the other Scientology churches do whatever they can to keep you in their building as long as possible. And to be quite honest, I suspected that they recognized us from the beginning. As you may recall, towards the middle of the video while we were taking the IQ test, I was explaining that to Tony, as he was also telling me in return that the lady was not only not taking him seriously during his interview, but also being kind of rude. As you may know, it's very Scientology-like to make everybody who goes against their operation publicly known and also memorize them in order to recognize them. And so, as usual, I'm going to do what I've been doing this whole time, keep my personal opinion out as much as possible. So I'm going to leave it at that. The one thing I hope you do take away, call the beginning. Scientology is an expanding religion.
Scientology is a dynamic and expanding religion.
Is that really the case?
Bro, in the Church of Scientology in fucking Chicago, bro, they're like fucking nerds.
I don't know if you ever heard of the Church of Scientology, but they're welcome to all. So you should.
I know.
Yeah,